NBC Sports and USA present the United States Olympic Trials for track and field. From sea to shining sea on this July 4th, this is the Oregon coastline and an unexpected sight, miles and miles of sand dunes adjacent to the Pacific. It's Oregon Dunes, and it's a great place for a horseback ride. And to the east in Eugene, Hayward Field, scene of the Olympic trials. And on this Independence Day, what could be greater than competing to represent the U.S. at the Olympics in Beijing? Back in the Olympic trials, that's Erin Donahue, ready for the second semifinal of the women's 1,500 meters. From the University of North Carolina, she was third at the U.S. Championships last year, made it to the semifinals at the World Championships in Osaka. And in this race, we have two high school girls. Christine Babcock actually just finished her prep career at Woodbridge High School in Irvine, California, headed to the University of Washington in the fall. And 16-year-old Jordan Hasay from Mission Prep in San Luis Obispo, California, a high school rival of Courtney Babcock's in California, with the long ponytail. Here she is in the Olympic trials in the 1,500 semifinals, 16 years old.
And Tom, if you would just look at that face, wringing her hands, imagine what is going through her mind here in the semifinals at the Olympic trials, in front of this big crowd with all of these other ladies that are much more mature, bigger than she is, but nonetheless towing the line to run the semifinal. Amazing.
And Babcock's going right up to challenge Erin Donahue.
Why not?
Top six will advance to Sunday's final.
What a great moment it is for high schoolers like to get out here and compete with these young ladies. And on the right there, you see Erin Donahue on the inside with the blue shorts. That strong lady there that runs the 1,500 meters. So strong, Tom, that in high school she was a great javelin thrower, won an ACC title throwing the javelin, but she's a 1,500-meter runner at these Olympic trials.
She's a Tar Heel from the University of North Carolina. And Christine Babcock, who's headed to the University of Washington in the fall, just graduating from high school, is right on her outside in second. Yushini, as we continue this way.
So Hasay there in the back in the ponytail. Look at the ponytail. They're second from the back. She is going to the World Junior Championship. She's gotten a pass to do that. But she's taking a chance to get some experience here on this big stage. What little step there. A chance to get a big experience here on this stage before she heads to the World Junior Championships.
That ponytail flying as she passes a runner heading into the turn for home. And Kristen Worth-Thomas now has come up to take the lead from Erin Donahue. Babcock is back into third.
Worth-Thomas was eliminated in the first round of the World Championships in Osaka last year, but having an excellent season, a strong runner, and I talked to her during the indoor season. Worth-Thomas right now in the lead was so determined that this Olympic year was going to be her year, and so her determination now as she uses the video board at the end of the straightaway to look at her competitors is really to get to this final and try and grab one of the three spots. Already has the A standard.
Worth-Thomas leading Donahue as the high schoolers are almost together right back in the rear of the pack. Emily Anderson is up there. Morgan Usini among the leaders. There you see Babcock and Hasay go by, the two high school runners.
68 seconds over 400 meters, 2:17 at the half. And as we look at Hasay there hanging in there, Babcock not too far behind her, but look at the long strides of that young lady there with the long hair. She shows a lot of promise and potential, and I'm just respecting the way that she's competing here. She's in the middle of everything, and even though she was wringing her hands, Hasay was, before the race started, her face looked like it was full of fear. She's out there competing with these ladies.
Worth, Thomas, Donahue, Gallo, and Usini. And then Francis Coons. 400 meters to go. Kristen Worth-Thomas still leading Erin Donahue. And then Gallo, and then Usini. And a pretty good gap back to the others. The top six move to the final.
Worth-Thomas showing that determination that you talked to me about earlier in the season. Taking no chances. She wants to make sure she wins this heat, gets to the final. Worth-Thomas right there in the front, and right behind her, Erin Donahue with that sort of different style. Her coach John Cook said she kind of looks like a Hummer too, but she gets it done.
Kristen Worth-Thomas leading Aaron Donahue. They're in the turn for home. And then Gallo and Usini, the top four, have opened up quite a bit. And here comes the 16-year-old Jordan Hasay. Look at her. The top six now will move to the final. And she is sixth at the moment. Worth-Thomas, Donahue alongside, Gallo and Usini. And here comes Hasay, the 16-year-old. She's in fifth place. She's going to make it to the final. And this knowledgeable crowd letting out a cheer as the 16-year-old takes on the big gals and makes it to the final. Wow.
If you're a parent, you have to love a moment like this.
That's a high school record she just set. 4:14.50, the national high school record.
Take a look at this move, Tom. Jordan Hasay on the outside. She stayed mentally in the game. Look at those ponytail flopping as she begins to pass some of these other athletes qualified for these Olympic trials. She comes on the outside and just begins to relax and lift her legs. And look at this. Boy, the college coaches have to be talking about this young lady, but this is a tremendous performance and a great place to do it because the folks here at Hayward Field absolutely appreciate a performance like this.
Not so fast. She has a year of high school left, but she has earned a chat with Bob Newmeyer.
Tom, on a day when we celebrate the land of opportunity, 16 years old, Jordan, what was this experience like for you?
It was incredible. I just wanted to come in here today and run as fast as I could to make the final, and I did it. I'm so excited.
Last lap, you were in 8th place. You knew you had to make top 6. Tell us about the final bend in the straightaway when you started passing women and had that hope in your grasp.
Yeah, it was just an honor to be out there racing against them because they're my idols. So just to pass them, just a great feeling. So excited for Sunday.
You're in the final. You also broke a high school record tonight with your performance.
Yeah, I'm super excited. My coach is going to be so happy and my family. And I just thank everyone for coming out here and supporting me, and all the crowd was great.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Tom?
Well, Bob, she has a date at the World Junior Championships in Poland, but, you know, she might be going to Beijing. Stranger things have happened, haven't they? She's going to stand in front of that high school record time. Here's just when she knew she had it. There you go. National high school record. 16-year-old Jordan Hasay. Well, that was a performance to remember for all of us. All right, Bob, and here are the official results of that 1500 semifinal. Lindsey Gallo getting the win, 4:12.54. Worth, Donahue, Usini, and Jordan Hasay. Deathridge, the 6th qualifier. But Jordan Hasay, the 16-year-old, what a great moment, making it to the final in the 1500 meters. And as she left the track, the knowledgeable crowd here at Hayward Field did a little recruiting. See if you can understand what they're saying. Come to Oregon. They're trying to recruit Jordan Hasay to come be a Duck, but she has 1 year of high school remaining.